You want to know the truth, man. You want to know the truth, guys. This life, this life is a mother fucking fight. You heard? This life is a fight. You heard? And so that's one reason why I work out. There's many different reasons why I work out, but one reason why I work out is because this life is a fucking fight. You gotta be willing to fight for what you want in this life. Now, me personally, I'd rather be a lover than a fighter. I'd rather be a lover than a fighter. And so I actually just started an OnlyFans because I literally would rather do sex work for a living than do half of the shit that people do. And so if you want my link, hit me up. I got some good content on there. I got some boy girl. I got some boy for those of you freaks. I got some solo content. I got all different types of content. But anyways, what am I trying to say in this video? This life is a mother freaking fight. And so, for example, let's use OnlyFans as an example. If your girl finds someone else more attractive than you, she's gonna fuck me instead. That's where I got some of my footage from, was from fucking other people's girl, was from fucking someone else's girl. That's where I got some of my footage from that I sold for money online for content. I'm not joking. I literally hooked up with someone else's girl and sold it for money, and she hooked up with me. Why? Because she thought I was attractive. My picture in her phone is literally a picture of me shirtless in the mirror. I've always just been that guy that she finds attractive. So while she's using other guys for money, she's using other guys for rides, she actually likes me for me. Why? Because I understand that this life is a fight and I'm willing to do what it takes to make myself look attractive. I'm willing to get up and pick up the weight and lift it. It's not that hard at the end of the day. It's really not that hard. You just have to be willing to do what it takes. And the thing is this. Words are just a way of explaining things. Everything is a half-truth. In reality, is life really a fight? Doesn't have to be. Again, like I said, I'd rather be a lover than a fighter. That's where it goes deep. Is like, there's so many different ways of doing things that life doesn't actually have to be a fight. You can work out and make it. Working out doesn't have to be hard. Working out can be fun. But sometimes you get into situations in life where you have to push for that higher level, and sometimes you have to be willing to do whatever it takes, and sometimes you're craving the junk food and you have to say no to it. Sometimes the inner bitch in you doesn't want to make the move on the woman, and you gotta fight yourself to go and just make the move. Sometimes the inner bitch in you doesn't want to make a YouTube video, and you just gotta hit record and make the video. Sometimes you have to be willing to push for that higher level. Point blank, period. It's like, it's how the saying goes. I'd rather be a warrior in a garden than a gardener at war. I'd rather be a warrior in a garden than a gardener at war. So the point I'm trying to make is not necessarily that you should always be in fight or flight, because that's not good for your health. I'm not saying life is war like Andrew Tate says. No, life is not war. Life can be very peaceful. We could create heaven on earth. I don't even eat meat, guys. I don't even eat meat. I'm a very peaceful person. What I'm trying to say is not that your life should be peaceful as you can possibly make it. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener at war. It's better. You have to always be ready and willing to fight for what you want in this life, no matter what. Like, for example, A lot of men are addicted to pornography. Sometimes you have a desire to jack off and you just got to get up and work out like I'm doing right now. Straight up. No matter how bad you want to do it, you got to fight the urge. Because why? Because it's spiritual. It's more than just physical. It's spiritual. It's about discipline. It's about mind. It's about body. It's about spirit. It's about all of it. Do you know how many times I wanted to jack off today? Do you know how many times I've wanted to eat junk food in the last week? Do you know how many times I've wanted to go off on my ex-girlfriend because she tried to provoke me through text? And sometimes you gotta just say no to it and just do what's right, no matter how you feel. That's what I mean by you have to be willing to put up a fight. It's not that you want to be fighting all the time. You want to enjoy life. Sometimes you want to relax. You want to enjoy what you're doing for a living. I just started a freaking OnlyFans, guys, because I'm sick of grinding so hard for money. I want to enjoy what I do for money. You want to enjoy your life, guys. You want to have a healthy relationship with your girl. Life should not feel like war all the time. But that's why you have to be willing to fight for what you want. Because if you're willing to fight for what you want, then life actually becomes more peaceful. Because if you wait until things get out of control to deal with shit because you're not willing to fight, because you're not willing to confront the issue, then it's like a weed that just grows out of control, and then eventually the weed becomes a fucking tree and you can't cut it down unless you have a damn chainsaw. You know how sometimes if you let weeds grow for too long, the roots get all thick and the stem gets all woody and hard, and it goes from like just a regular weed that you could pull up and it literally becomes a mini tree if you let it grow for too long. It's the same way in real life. When you're not willing to fight for what you want, when you're not willing to put in the work, when you're not willing to go through adversity, like for example, when you're not willing to say no to the junk food, now all of a sudden your life becomes a million times harder and it becomes more of a war zone because you weren't willing to fight in the beginning when things were easy, when things were simple. So now it grows out of control. It's like a million spider eggs. You can just kill the eggs now when they're just eggs, or you can wait until they hatch. You can wait until there's spiders all up in your basement. You can wait until there's thousands of black widows everywhere. Or you could have just sprayed the eggs when they were just eggs. It's the same thing with real life. You have these little micro issues that come up. Like, for example, your girl disrespects you, and you could say something right then and there, but you wait. You let it slide, and then she disrespects you even more. And you wait and you let it slide, and then she disrespects you in public and you wait and you let it slide. Next thing you know, she kisses another, or she's dancing with another guy at a ball event, and you let it slide because it was just a dance. Next thing you know, she kisses another guy and you let it slide because he did it, he forced it, I didn't mean to kiss him, he basically raped me. Next thing you know, your girl's getting fucked by 3 different guys all at once. And you let it slide because, they forced it. I didn't mean to do it. They raped me. And you believe her lies. Why? Because you let it snowball out of control. If the first time your girl called you stupid, you just said, "Hey, babe, don't call me stupid. I don't like when people call me names." She might have respected you more, and she might not have cheated on you. But because you just keep letting it slide, it snowballs out of control. It's the same thing with your car. You miss an oil change. You don't want to change your oil because you're lazy, you don't want to research how to do it, or you don't have the money to take it to a professional. So you don't change your oil for 1,000 miles. It's not that big of a deal. It's only 1,000 miles, but then you wait another 1,000. It's not that big of a deal. It's only 2,000 miles, but then you wait another 10,000. Okay, the engine is starting to wear out a bit. The oil is really old at this point. Then you wait another 20,000. Okay, the engine has some minor damage. You didn't change the oil for 20,000 miles. You're starting to damage your engine, but the car still drives. I'll just keep driving it. The engine sounds a little bit weird. I can hear some weird noises here and there, but I'll just keep driving it. Then you wait another 10,000. Next thing you know, your whole car breaks down on the side of the road, and now you need to buy a whole new car when you could have just changed the oil in the beginning. And that's why you have to be willing to put up a fight for what you want in this life. Because the thing is, when you let a little issue snowball, it just blows up into a whole war zone. When if you were willing to just take care of shit in the beginning, your life could the more you're willing to actually fight for what you want, the more peaceful your life becomes. That's what I'm trying to say. Because you're actually dealing with the issues that you need to deal with. A lot of people, they just don't have it in them to fight for what they want in life, and so the issues just keep getting worse over time. With most men can't even get a woman they want. Most men, it's oh God, it's disgusting. The life that most people live is actually disgusting. And your life should disgust you if it's not the life you want to live. And you should be motivated to do better, period. And no video is going to instill that in you. This video is not me trying to teach you to be better. I'm actually trying to put out a signal for my other winners out there. I'm trying to grow a YouTube channel with other winners. I'm trying to build a community with other winners because I want community and I want to build a movement. This channel is so much bigger than just a YouTube channel to me. I put my heart and soul into this, and I hope you guys can feel it. But yeah, that's the thing, is no YouTube video is going to instill it in you. It's something you either have or you don't. The point of this video is not for me to try to motivate you. The point of this video is honestly just entertainment for my fellow winners. Because I know you guys love these kind of videos, because I watch these kind of videos all the time from people like Wes Watson. I love watching videos where ripped guys yell in the camera about how you gotta get up and get it. That's the kind of content I like watching, because that's how I think. So it motivates me, it inspires me, it reminds me. But if you don't already have it in you, again, watching a YouTube video, it's not going to do nothing. You either have it in you or you don't, and it's that simple. And if you don't have it in you, that's okay. Not everyone's meant to be a warrior. Not everyone's meant to be a fighter. You know, some people just don't have that in them. You know? And even if you don't, I'd still love you too. This video is for everyone. But you can still apply little bits of it. You don't have to be a straight fucking warrior with veins popping out and abs and fucking, because you're working out all the time and you're eating clean all the time. If you enjoy a pizza here and there and you don't want to fight your urge to eat junk food like I do every day, that's fine. You can enjoy your pizza. Everyone is meant to live a different life. If you want to enjoy your ice cream every day, I'll eat ice cream every once in a while. Like if I'm on a date with a bad girl, like a bad bitch, like a hot girl. That's what bad bitch stands for, is hot girl, for those of you that don't know, like, hood terms. But if I'm on a date with a bad bee, aka a hottie, I might eat an ice cream with her. But what I'm saying is, you guys do this shit every fucking day, multiple times a day. You go to the drive-thru, you get a fucking McDonald's sandwich. And then you go to fucking Arby's and you get burger and fries for lunch. And then you go to fucking Chili's and get fucking burger and fries for dinner. You're eating out. You don't even know how to cook food at home. You don't even know how to make your own protein shakes at home. Which I might do more tutorial videos on that, by the way, for those of you guys that want to see it. But yeah, you don't even know how to make your own protein shakes at home. You don't even know how to make your own food at home. You're just in this toxic cycle of just fucking off, is what most people are. And that's okay if you're like that, because why? Because everyone has their own free will on this planet. And even if you are like that, you can still enjoy videos like this of some jack guy talking about discipline. I know that you average people enjoy videos like that as well. Average people, they want to feel heroic sometimes. You guys need videos to watch where you feel inspired for 10 minutes and then you go back to your shitty, boring, useless life. But for those of my winners out there that actually live it, I fucking love you guys. For those of my losers out there that actually live it, I love you guys too. I love everyone. Because everyone has their own free will to do whatever they want with their life. And No YouTube video is gonna change your life. If you keep watching YouTube videos because you think you're gonna find that one video that's gonna motivate you, that's gonna change your life, you know what's crazy? You know what's actually crazy? I've met up with a lot of these celebrities in real life, like a lot of these famous YouTubers, and even I've met up with some health coaches in real life. A lot of these people are just faking it. They're not actually living it. I met a breatharian health coach on Instagram. He said he was training his body to survive without food, and he was eating bullshit every day behind closed doors. Like, there's so many scammers out here that don't even do what they say. And a lot of you guys look up to these people. Never compare yourself to anyone because you don't know what they're going through behind closed doors. Never be jealous of anyone because you don't know what they sacrificed to get to where they are. Always be willing to fight for a greater life for you, but don't do it to impress other people because you might think, oh, I'm getting more in shape. It's going to impress all these girls. A lot of girls actually don't like it when a guy's in shape because they want a guy that's easy to control and easy to manipulate. And when they see a guy that's in shape, they think, oh, he must have other girls. He must have other options. I don't want to date him because he won't be easy to manipulate and control because he could just go to the next girl if I don't treat him right. Some women think that way. So just because you get better, richer, more in shape, not everyone's going to be impressed by it. So you shouldn't do it for other people. You should do it for your own survival. You should do it for your own well-being. And the thing is, you will be able to attract more and better partners the better you get. You will be able to. But not everyone is worth giving your heart to. As a man or a woman, whichever gender you are, as you become more successful, more people are going to want to hook up with you, more people are going to want to be your friend. But what you'll notice is when you let some of these people close to you, they take it for granted and they don't know how to process it. A lot of people aren't able to actually connect with someone that's at a high level because they have jealousy, they have insecurity, they have resentment. And so when you fight for a greater life, when you fight for your dream, when you fight for your goal, you have to learn how to protect it from these average people that don't know how to deal with someone on your level. Because some people, they build their life up and then they get into a toxic relationship just to throw it all away. In the divorce court, men lose half their money. Some of these women even lose money in divorces because they marry some bum-ass guy. Even a woman, you can lose money. I've met women that have lost their money because the woman owns a business, the guy is a bum, she marries him, and then the divorce court makes the woman pay alimony. So a lot of people, they build themselves up just to throw it away to someone that's at a low level. And you don't want to be like that. Like I said, you can hook up with these hoes, but you got to protect your heart, your soul, your money, all that. Because people will try to take advantage of you if they think you're doing well, if they're scum. Not everyone. Some people will try to help you elevate when they see you're doing well because they want to build a team with you. But some people are just parasites. Some people are just leeches. So as you start to climb up, you got to learn how to protect and guard your energy. Protect and guard your fortress, okay? Alright, guys, the video's been going on for almost 20 minutes. So I'm about to end it here, but I just wanted to shoot the shit with you guys, really. That's it. Just hit a workout and shoot the shit with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in. I love you guys. Stay wild. Stay sexy. And until next one, I'm out. Love and peace.